Good morning and welcome to the farm this morning, guys. That is a really nice shirt you have there.
What? This shirt?
That shirt. I like that shirt you got going on there.
The same shirt you're wearing?
Oh, right. Yeah, the same shirt she's got on. I'm actually wearing the exact same shirt. Mm-hmm. And it's super comfortable too.
It is. This is a nice shirt. I like it.
Yes.
Where did you get it?
From you. You gave it to me.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said we weren't going to make any shirts.
That's right. We actually talked a couple months ago about not making merch for our YouTube channel. And after the last couple months of sitting down and spending several hours designing this logo, it turned out so good that we just couldn't resist. We had to put it on a t-shirt. We ordered some shirts. Mm-hmm. They're super comfortable, super warm, nice soft material, and we thought we'd share it with you guys.
You probably, if you follow us on our social media, have seen our logo already. It's been updated on our YouTube page, on our Instagram, and on our Facebook.
If you guys are thinking about this cool design and you want to buy some of the merch, we'll put a link down below to our merch store. You guys can check out. We're going to be adding other stuff as time goes on, not just t-shirts. Mm-hmm. So make sure you stop by, check it out. Just to let you guys know that part of the proceeds does come back to the farm.
It does.
It helps us out. We are super, super grateful to everybody that has donated on our coffee account.
Mm-hmm. And the link for that's down below as well. What a coffee account is basically, instead of buying yourself a cup of coffee, you buy a cup of coffee for the farm. And what that does is that actually gives a donation direct to us so that we can use that money towards things on the farm. And right now we're trying to raise enough money to complete our pig pen for the spring.
That's right. We're also going to be expanding into getting ducks next year and possibly other animals. Mm-hmm. So along with the animals, it also is very, very expensive to have a YouTube channel. People think, you just use your phone, you film, you upload it, it's super easy. For some people it is. But for us, we're trying to make better content for you guys. Mm-hmm. And that means better audio, better video equipment, and that all takes money. And we're hoping through some of the proceeds from these shirts that we'll be able to buy some lapel microphones, maybe a better camera for filming, so we can bring you guys more content, better content in the future.
Yeah, and it'll also help go towards the actual farm itself so that we have something to film to put up for you guys. Because if we don't have any projects to do, then we have no video. I guess you can watch me do laundry.
So we want to talk to you guys about something more serious about our channel, the future of our channel and where we're going and what's going on the YouTube platform.
There's a lot of changes coming. Some have already been put into place and some are coming for January 1st. Most people on the platform are already well aware that there was an issue with YouTube and the FTC where they actually got a fine, a really big fine.
It was $170 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. So there was some regulations that I guess YouTube wasn't adhering to.
That have been in place for the last 15 years. It's called COPPA. It's the Child Online Protection Privacy Act. Mm-hmm. What that means is anybody that's online is not allowed to collect any data from children under 13, yeah. And that's what YouTube was doing. Is YouTube's algorithm was collecting data on what children were watching, the time of day they were watching, the demographic of where they were watching it, like what country, mm-hmm. Right down to some people were even saying that they were collecting IP addresses, which I doubt they were.
Yeah,
but
what they were just trying to do is they were using their algorithms to create targeted marketing ads towards kids. So basically anybody who had kids content on their channel was going to get ads for like Toys R Us or Hot Wheels, things like that is what they were doing, and you're not allowed to do that.
According to COPPA.
That's right, and that's been in place since 2005?
It's been about 15 years, give or take. I haven't looked it up, but it's been in play for a long time, and YouTube has been in violation of this. Now, I don't think this is where the whole problem started. Over a year ago, there was the Mimo thing. That was a big scare, and then YouTube came out and said that that was a hoax and it didn't really happen.
That's right, that it wasn't really on their platform. Those videos never actually existed, and whoever started spreading the rumors, deleted basically everything in existence.
Exactly. And recently there was also a problem where there were some bad people out there that were making comments on channels that had children on them down in the comment section. So YouTube quickly acted and deleted all comment sections on some very large YouTube channels.
Yeah.
That didn't affect us because we're not really a child-driven channel.
Yeah, like our kids make cameo appearances in our videos, but they're not in there full time. The videos that we make aren't about the kids for sure. Our videos are definitely more for adults. So the comments on ours didn't get shut down, but a lot of big channels that we watched, they did have their comments disabled, and it took a while for them to get them back.
People were freaking out. They didn't know. If you're a YouTube creator and you have 100,000 subscribers or more, you get a handler from YouTube that you can reach out to and contact and say, hey, what's going on with my channel? I got some questions I need asked. And that's what a lot of big creators were doing, is they were reaching out to their handlers to try and find out why this happened. YouTube just went in, disabled the comments with no notification, no nothing, telling nobody anything. They didn't even release a video right away that they were doing this. And it scared a lot of big creators. And this is another big change that's coming on the YouTube platform, is the rules under COPPA. What we had to do, and we did this a couple weeks ago, is we had to go into our YouTube analytics
and mark our channel
as 13 and over. That we are not a kid channel, we are a family channel, but mostly adult driven content.
Yeah, like we're family friendly.
That's right.
But we don't make videos that are aimed towards kids. Like we're not doing toy reviews or things like that kids would want to watch specifically. We have a lot more DIY projects, farming, things like that. It's definitely geared more towards adults.
I mean, the FTC even said that YouTube channels that are in violation of this in the future could get as much as a $42,000 fine per violation.
Per violation. So if you had hundreds of videos on your channel, you're looking it could be millions of dollars.
Exactly. Yeah. And what they're saying by these fines is because what's going to happen is when you label yourself as a kid channel, you're not going to get the targeted ads. You're not going to be getting the large revenue anymore from targeted ads, because targeted ads, companies pay more money for their targeted ads.
Specific things. So they know more people are watching that are going to perhaps buy what they're advertising.
So they pay more money for that.
Yeah.
And what YouTube is saying and the FTC is saying is that if you say that you're a 13 and older channel and yet you have like a Paw Patrol toy review that you're doing with a bunch of kids, you're going to be in big trouble with the FTC, and they're going to come after you personally and fine you as much as $42,000.
And the FTC has said that they are coming after anybody and everybody who breaks those rules.
They even said, they used a scenario. They said YouTube is the fishbowl and the content creators are the fish inside the bowl, and they're going to shoot the fish bowl to get at the fish inside, which are the creators. Yeah. So, you got to be really careful out there right now with, making that choice on whether you're going to be a kid-only channel or a 13 and over channel. And for us, it was pretty easy because we are a family channel, but we are geared towards adults on our channel.
And that's not the only change, though. YouTube is coming up with some other changes and other wording, such as if you're not a viable entity basically on their platform, they can and may delete you at any time.
And this could affect us. This is the one thing that we're actually really scared about, is because YouTube has left this really gray. They didn't come out and say, if you're not in our AdSense revenue sharing program, that we're going to delete you. They didn't say that, but in a roundabout way, they said if you're not a viable source for them to be able to make money as a business platform, that they could delete your channel.
Exactly.
What does that mean? Like, YouTube hasn't laid out the whole logistics on who's it going to affect, and is it for channels that have maybe not been active for the last 2 years or more? I mean, where do they draw the line? And this is what scares us as creators, is we could fall into this category because, well, we're not making any money from YouTube, and we haven't. We've been on the YouTube platform with Runamuck Farms now for a year now.
Not quite.
Well, we started the channel September the 20th, but our first upload was in January, just after Christmas. So we actually created it in YouTube's eyes in September. So they're seeing us as
a year old.
As a year old. And they may sit back and go, this channel's not making us any money, and just delete it
us
off
and
of
we
their
could
platform.
just disappear one day.
Exactly. And that really scares us right now. And that's where we want to let you guys know, if for some reason Runamuck Farms channel is gone because YouTube says, hey, you're not in our partner program making us a bunch of money, and we don't see you reaching that goal in the next 2 or 3 or 4 years, we're just going to pull you and get you off our platform to try and clean up their platform. We do have Instagram and Facebook. We have all the links down below. They're always on all our videos. If for some reason we did disappear, we will always let our viewers know, hey, we're still here. We're on Instagram. We're going to reach out to you. We will then go to another platform like YouTube to share our experience with you guys, our homesteading journey. We want to continue this, but it may not happen on YouTube. We don't know the future of YouTube in 2020 right now.
At this point, nobody really knows.
Nobody does.
Creators from all different, walks of life, I guess you could say, have no idea how it's going to work or what's going to happen, and everybody's really worried about it. It's one of those things we're just going to have to wait and see and hope for the best.
There are social media lawyers right now analyzing all of YouTube's new policies, and they're pulling their hair out going,
this doesn't make any
this
sense.
Is vague. This leaves it wide open. I mean, YouTube even came out with a video for creators a couple months ago saying, if you don't understand our new policies, go talk to your lawyer.
And lawyers are saying, well, we don't understand it either.
Well, the other problem is not everybody has money to go talk to a lawyer. Lawyers are hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. We don't have any money to go talk to a lawyer. So here we are sitting here not understanding what direction YouTube is going in 2020 because they're being very vague with the FTC. I mean, they've left this in creators' hands. YouTube is saying to creators, you have to be responsible for your content and you have to say if your videos... Now, they've left it where you can make your whole channel 13 and over, which that's what we've done. But if you have some videos that are kid-driven, you have to mark those specific videos. And I'm already seeing that as I'm uploading a video for you guys. I'm already seeing at the bottom, it says, is this a kid friendly video that's geared towards children, yes or no? But ours is already set to no. So automatically it puts it in the no section, so we have nothing to worry about. So I don't think we have that problem with our channel. And most creators that are in the homesteading community that watch our stuff, I don't think you guys have this problem with the FTC. But what we do have a problem with is YouTube's language about being viable on their platform going forward in 2020.
So at this point, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens, and hopefully everything's okay, and they maybe clarify some things come January so that we can be in compliance with the rules and our channel can still be here and we can still bring content to you guys.
There are going to be a lot of changes coming, and one thing that really upset me about the FTC coming down hard on YouTube is they used YouTube, which is owned by Google, as an example by giving them a $170,000 fine to scare everybody else. But what upsets me a little bit is I would rather my child see a targeted ad when they're watching a Paw Patrol toy video or they're watching some other cartoon on their platform. Then I know that my child's not going to be exposed to a commercial that
is inappropriate.
Is very inappropriate for them. Maybe a trailer for a movie that's violent or something.
Yeah, or scary, because that does happen. And our kids like to watch kids' YouTube, and they watch all those Paw Patrol videos and toy reviews and stuff. And I would much rather them see a Hot Wheels commercial versus the trailer for it. Really, I would. Yeah,
so I think the FTC jumped too hard on YouTube right away without analyzing this whole thing, because in the whole big scheme of things right now, the FTC is actually kind of opening up more harm to children by saying, okay, no more targeted ads that are pertain to children, and you're not allowed to collect their information, which, okay, don't collect their information. I mean, if YouTube had done this from the beginning and asked creators to make their channel 13 and over or 13 and under, YouTube could have then used targeted advertising that way without collecting kids' information on what they're watching, because the channel would already have been marked as under 13.
That's right.
Now, YouTube has always said that they were a 13 and over platform right from the get-go, but somehow they slid down over the years into the kid category
With a lot of
because
content.
there was big money in that category with content.
Well, and one thing YouTube is doing is they're putting up $150 million to go to specific companies to create kid content.
Going forward in 2020, which kudos to YouTube, Google for doing that.
Yeah, like that's a lot of money to put forward to create content specifically designed for kids that is going to be, one, safe for them. Nobody's going to have to worry about another Mimo scare like that came up in the springtime.
Yeah.
And it's not going to have any ads on it and things like that that are inappropriate for kids.
Exactly, but I'm still worried about some of the content out there being filtered through onto kid shows that isn't appropriate, because there's no way now for YouTube to kind of monitor that. I mean, by YouTube saying you have to tell us that this is under 13, it's a kid, channel, they'll be able to possibly monitor it that way going forward. But they already said that they're going to make it just random ads going now, because they're not allowed to put specific ads on there.
Ads, exactly, which is a little frustrating as a parent, not just as a creator, but as a parent, because then you don't know what types of ads your kids are going to see.
So now we want to get into our filming schedule with you guys and what's been going on. We talked a couple months ago about changes. We were going to give you more behind the scenes, more content, and we did that for about a month.
Yeah, we were doing daily videos, except for, I think Monday and Sunday? Is that what we were...
It varied. We always took Sundays off as a day of rest.
Yeah.
But we pick another day during the week where, say, we had to go into town and it was a really busy week. We just chose to not upload that day. So we had a couple days off.
5 days for sure. We uploaded every week, 5 days a week.
For a month.
And it's a lot of filming. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot.
It took a lot of time away from the farm.
Yeah.
Now, our main reason for doing that is we wanted to try and build our channel. As we just talked about, YouTube is now saying if you're not a viable channel on their platform, they could delete you.
Yeah.
So we are trying to get up into the viable category,
whatever that is
that YouTube is looking for, and that's being part of their partner program.
Yeah.
Where they make money off ads that are shown on
your channel.
On your channel. We also would like to try and make a little bit of revenue also ourselves to help support the farm. It's good to have a little bit of revenue coming from multiple streams when neither one of you are working, so that you can grow the farm, you can grow your YouTube channel, and you can do them both at the same time, which is a really hard thing to do when you're starting from scratch.
And still be able to survive.
With a very low budget.
Exactly. No budget.
No budget, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as you guys saw a couple videos ago, we finished the downstairs room. We bought secondhand flooring that was super cheap, discounted.
Yeah.
The paint was on discount.
It was clearance paint.
I think the only thing we paid full price for was the ceiling texture paint. You can't get that on clearance. We paid full price for that. But that room transformed, walls painted, ceiling done, spackling and flooring. We did that for about $300 downstairs. Yeah. Which for some people,
if you think about flooring, baseboards, paint,
the baseboards,
patch to fix the roof and everything. It's really good. Actually,
$300. I mean, the baseboard we got on a really good deal because we got it in a bulk instead of buying it individually, which is more expensive. We got it in the bulk section.
Yeah, it would have been like $100 after tax if you bought it individually, but in the package it was $50. So it was a really good deal, and we're going to use the rest of it when we finish the laundry room upstairs.
Exactly. So talking about the expenses, that's kind of what the expenses for us is, trying to bring our farm homestead up to adequate living conditions for us.
Yeah.
And also grow the farm at the same time, and also grow our YouTube channel at the same time. Exactly. And everything takes money.
It's a lot of juggling.
It is a lot of juggling, but what we came to a decision on the daily videos. And we found that this summer it took a lot away from building the farm, because to edit one of these videos takes me about 3 hours.
Yeah.
When I first started a year ago, guys, it would take me
a day.
2 days. No, I was up to
a
2
day
days.
to edit and then one to upload and export and stuff. So.
Well, because I use Hit Film for Express. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's an editing program. And I take all the footage from my DJI Osmo Pocket that we use, and I put it on my computer. I upload it to Hit Film for Express. I then spend I can get, if I'm not adding any music, I could probably do it in about 2 hours now, but average is about 3 hours. Then you have to export the video in a 1080p format for YouTube.
Yep.
They give you the YouTube option, which is really nice. That program is awesome, by the way, guys. You're looking for a good editing program. Now, you need to have a computer that can handle it, because ours barely does. It lags so bad when I'm editing that there's parts where I don't know if the video turned out really good
until there's times where it hasn't turned out and you have to fix it and then start all over again.
Several times. So when it's exporting into that format, that can take as much as 3, 4, 5 hours sometimes.
Yeah.
Then I have to upload it to YouTube, and because we're in a remote area and we don't have very good internet here.
There's no high speed here.
I think some of our longest uploads have been 8 hours
just
to
upload to YouTube.
And we're talking a 20-minute video taking 8 hours
and
to upload.
And that's after a 5-hour export from the editing program to the computer. So
I mean, we come in from outside in the summertime on the farm, we have dinner, and the days where I'm editing, I'll start editing from 5 o'clock, and it'll be midnight by the time I'm done. There's been even some nights where it's gone as late as 2, 3 in the morning.
Exactly.
And then I go to bed. We found that wasn't viable for us going forward on the farm doing daily videos.
You can't keep that up.
You can't.
It's too much.
It was too much. Plus, we were also giving you guys too much random content.
Some of it was random.
A lot of it was random. When you're doing daily videos, not everybody wants to see you hang laundry, sweep your driveway.
It's true.
20 times, right? What we want to do going forward is we want to give you guys the best parts of our week.
Yeah.
Parts from each day of exciting things that have happened on the farm, and put it all together. So what you guys will notice is sometimes you may see a video where we fed the animals and then we did a project, but you might notice the weather's a little different.
Or the clothes have changed.
Oh, the clothes might have changed. We've been waiting for somebody to make a comment on that. There's been a couple of videos, if you guys look back, where Amanda's shirt was on when we went into the chicken coop, and she came out and there was a different
shirt. Or I was wearing shorts going in, or pants going in, and I came out wearing shorts.
That's
nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed. If you did, maybe you didn't say anything, but
it was pretty funny. We laughed about that one.
We laughed about that one when we edited. I was like, you're wearing pants when we fed the chickens outside, but you came out of the chicken coop wearing shorts.
Yeah, I was like, whatever, just leave it. So sometimes you get bits and pieces of our days with the whole week mashed together, just because we want to be able to give you guys a good video versus a bunch of
random stuff.
Good videos.
And I know a lot of our viewers have said they really enjoyed the daily videos, but to be sustainable on the farm, doing daily videos is very, very difficult to do with the amount of hours that you put in a day editing a video. I mean, if we were making money on YouTube, I could probably hire a company to edit all my videos for me, put it on the platform, and I could do daily videos.
But it's just us.
It's just us. It's 2 of us. We are on over 5 acres. We're building a farm from scratch. We're building a YouTube channel from scratch.
We have animals. We have kids.
We have children. It is a very, very busy life. And we don't live close to town. So sometimes we got to go into town.
And that's a whole day trip right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So going forward, just to let you guys know, we won't be doing daily videos. I know we've said we won't be doing stuff. And then we changed it in the past. But we won't be doing daily videos. We're going to go back to probably 2 videos a week. We are trying to get videos up on Fridays. Sometimes when we have technical difficulties, it ends up being Saturdays. And Tuesdays or Wednesdays is the other days.
Yeah.
We're trying to move it around.
For like Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Like a good day for us to get it up. And then Fridays if we can. But
because if we upload a video on Tuesday, that allows us to film Tuesday,
Thursday.
Wednesday. I can edit it Thursday. I can get it up on the YouTube platform on Fridays for you guys to see. The other time that we also like to pick is 8 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking for our videos,
Generally.
now sometimes it might vary because if I'm having technical difficulties uploading it with our internet, we have a storm and it's down, and you come on at 8 o'clock and you're like, they said they were going to be here at 8 o'clock, but there's nothing here on Friday night.
Yeah.
It could be because we're having technical difficulties, but we try and upload for about 8 p.m. The reason for that mostly is we have a lot of family back in BC, and for them, that's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. A lot of people are getting off work around 5. They get home, they make dinner, then they can see the video. And also 8 o'clock p.m. isn't too late for people that are watching our stuff on the East Coast. So we tried to pick a happy medium. We didn't want to upload a video at 4 in the afternoon and it's noon back home and people just aren't able to watch it. That, is part of our family.
Because they're at work and you're not supposed to watch YouTube at work.
No, you're not. Speaking of family, though, we want to touch on a little subject here. We've had a few people that have asked if they could be added on our personal social media accounts on Facebook.
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few requests over the last, I'd say month or so of some of our viewers who are on our Runamuck Facebook page who have located my personal Facebook page and have requested friend requests. Definitely, please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I do not add anybody to my Facebook that I don't know in real life. I have family on there that prefers not to be in the public eye like us.
We sat down with our family and we asked them if it was okay. We wanted their permission first. And the consensus that we got was no. They don't know people on our YouTube platform. They don't want to they don't want people reaching out to them that they don't know who they are through our personal page and saying, hey, I'm so and so and I follow them on their YouTube Runamuck page and da 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 da. I just want to say hi to you. And they're like, oh okay.
Yeah.
So they've asked us. They came forward to us and said, hey, are you going to be doing this? Because if you are, we're not comfortable with it. Because they didn't want hundreds, if not down the road, maybe thousands of people bombarding their Facebook page with, hey, we know Amanda and Steve from, Runamuck Farms on YouTube. We want to say hi to you. Hi.
My mom's like, yeah, hey.
Yeah. So please don't be offended if we don't add you on our social media personal accounts.
Yeah.
That's why we created Runamuck Instagram and Runamuck Facebook page so that we could keep in contact with you guys when we are not on the YouTube platform, which is
always
all the time because YouTube has what's called the YT app. That we can use on our phones. When you guys make a comment, you ask us a question, we get a notification on the app on our phone, and we can respond to you guys right away. So if we're out on the farm and we're doing something, periodically we check our phones and we see your guys' comments. We may be way out back there cutting some grass. We're answering you guys.
Yeah, we try and respond as quick as we can, whether it be on the YT app or messages that we get on Instagram or Facebook. We try to get back to everybody as quick as possible. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes our internet's down.
That's right. Being remote, our internet sometimes can be very spotty.
And we don't have cell service out here. So
we do not.
If the internet's down, everything's down
for us.
Yeah.
So we are very busy, but we do appreciate you guys. We love your guys' comments. We love hearing from you guys.
Yeah.
And we hope going forward with YouTube in 2020 that we're still on their platform because we really enjoy the YouTube community.
We do. We love talking to you guys. We love hearing all your feedback and your comments and hearing that you guys enjoy watching the animals and the goats and the chickens and stuff like that. Thanks for sitting down and chatting with us today, guys. We just wanted to do a little more of a personal one-on-one type video today. Next time, we will definitely show you more of the goats and the chickens because I know really that's all people want to see anyway. They don't really care about us. Everybody just cares about the goats.
And hopefully going forward in 2020, YouTube doesn't make a whole bunch of changes that's going to affect our channel and our ability to be able to bring you guys the content that we've been bringing you over 2019.
Exactly.
So we'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, thanks for watching.